Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back for the second time this morning. It is 4:05 in the morning here on the West Coast. I haven't been to bed yet, but I'm going to go to bed after this, get a few hours of sleep. I'm not a person who sleeps a lot. You know, I just find it a waste of time, even though they say it's healthy to get sleep and they say that you should get sleep for, 9 hours a day. I don't believe in none of that, okay? I don't believe in that theory from doctors and all that kind of stuff. I just don't sleep a lot. I find my time more useful to write, to talk about sports, um, do something productive. But anyways, right now, I want to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, a lot of Pittsburgh fans are freaking out. Le'Veon Bell, he's not going to play. He was listed as doubtful. He's their running back. He's like the centerpiece of this team alongside with his quarterback, his star quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, now, the question has been, heard all day, ever since it surfaced that he wasn't gonna play and that he was gonna be out with this knee injury that he sustained last Sunday night. I believe it's Sunday night against the Cincinnati Bengals at home in Pittsburgh. People have been having their questions about is he gonna play? Is he well enough to play? Is he gonna be healthy? Well, Bell did not practice this week after hyperextending his right knee last Sunday night. So he now he's not listed as doubtful. He's not gonna play. He's not gonna be available for Sunday's game. So now you have to rely on Big Ben. You have to count on Big Ben to get it done. And I think the Pittsburgh Steelers have enough to win the football game. I really do. I think they're going to beat the Ravens. Now, I understand that the Ravens, are going to come out fighting and giving it their all and playing their best football, because you gotta realize that this is an intense rivalry. This is one of the bloodiest rivalries in all of the National Football League. So you cannot anticipate that they won't come out battling out there. They're going to come out in a hostile environment in Pittsburgh. Even though the terrible towels will be swinging by the Pittsburgh fans, they're going to come out tough. They're going to play really hard. They're going to collide on that field. And it's going to be a tough football game. It's going to be a hard-fought football game. But Le'Veon Bell, and I understand that he's been a factor for this team, that he's been, a huge asset to the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. He's accounted for 77.7% of the team's rushing yards this season, and it's just incredible what we've seen. He's played 29 consecutive games. He's been pretty healthy. He's been pretty consistent, and he's been a dynamic force, running the football. He led the AFC with 1,361 rushing yards. That's a staggering number. This season. He was a second round draft pick, in 2013, and the guy is just incredible behind DeMarco Murray. He's probably the second best running back. No doubt, he is the second best running back, but now he's out, and now you have to rely on Big Ben. And when you have a guy like Big Ben who's worthy of the MVP, who has proven that he's a legitimate quarterback, winning 2 Super Bowls, you have a shot. You have a great chance of winning. So I would be very optimistic if I'm a Steelers fan, that my team is gonna win and is going to rally behind a guy as tough and steadfast as Big Ben is. Big Ben is a phenomenal quarterback. He's playing his best football probably this season. He's very versatile. He's very mobile. He's an excellent thrower. He has great accuracy. He's good down the stretch. He's a clutch performer. He's good in critical situations. He could lead a drive. He can orchestrate a drive, a game-winning drive. We've seen it before. We've seen it in the Super Bowl. We've seen it in the playoffs. We've seen it in big moments with Ben Roethlisberger. It's as if he turns it on at the right time, knowing when he needs to get it done. He has a great receiver in Antonio Brown, who catches pretty much every single thing. I just, then he has an average defense that's, led by defensive coordinator Dick LeBeau, who's going to be a legendary, he's legendary. He's a legendary defensive coordinator. The guy knows what he's doing. He's great. Then Todd Haley has finally come around, and he's showing that he's capable of being a great offensive coordinator. Then you have Mike Tomlin, who's a great coach. A lot was said about him when he first took over the team after succeeding Bill Cowher, who pretty much built that team for him, that he won the Super Bowl. That year he won the Super Bowl. But, a lot has been said about the Pittsburgh Steelers, and usually this is when the Pittsburgh Steelers defy logic. This is when they usually come alive in the playoffs, and we'll see on Sunday. I'm not really sold on the Ravens, and the reason I'm not sold on the Ravens is because Joe Flacco, you never know what you're going to get out of him. He might be productive one day, the next day he might be incompetent. He's a terrible quarterback that just looks like he's never played a football game before, even though he's won a Super Bowl. But I just don't see the Steelers losing when Ben Roethlisberger's on the field, when he's your quarterback, when he's a team leader, when he gets it done, when it counts, and when it matters the most. And I think he will get it done this weekend. It's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to that game. And I think the Steelers will win it, and I think it will be 24-10. How's that? 24-10, Pittsburgh Steelers, led by Big Ben. All right, guys, I'm finally about to go to bed. I'm tired. I'm about to get some sleep so I can enjoy these games tomorrow. I'll be back up in a few hours. I don't sleep that much at all. I'll be back up probably around like 8 o'clock. If earlier, probably 7, knowing me. But I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoy the football games tomorrow. They should be very good. They should be intriguing. They are intriguing matchups. I see you guys in my next video. I'm out. Thanks for watching.